Good morning, everybody. What's the latest from Sweden? Well, we are claiming on to the #1 spot as the rape capital of the world, where rapists are set free on everyday basis. Even if you find DNA, even if you have documented injuries, even if you have witnesses and you have video recordings of the rape taking place, you are set free. Now you might wonder what I'm talking about. So let's go. Almost a year ago, a woman, a drug addict, was gang raped in a hallway by 20 people because she wanted to trade sex for drugs. I know that's kind of common when you don't have funds and you are addicted and you need drugs, but that doesn't make it okay to rape her. Especially 20 people doing so for hours, and full on triple penetration, ass, mouth, vagina. Bashing her head against the concrete wall, burning her with cigarettes. Once she got dry in her mouth, saying she can't breathe, they spit in her mouth and put the dick back in. They did this for hours. They did video recorded with their cell phones, videos that the prosecutor and the police has seen. And after it was done, they left her and walked away. The woman then walked out in the city of Fittja asking for help and was treated with utter disrespect. People thought she was gross because she had semen in her face, her hair and on her clothes. The police went to the wrong hallway to search for evidence, and they did go to the right address or hallway a few months later in search of evidence. The doctor that received the woman at the crisis center that documented the injuries said that this was the worst injuries of a gang rape she has ever seen. Yesterday, 5 of these men were put on trial. All 5 was set free of charges because, according to the judge, the semen ain't evidence enough. The injuries of the woman ain't injuries enough. And the documented videos of the rape ain't evidence enough to convict them. At the same time, in our city Malmö, a Muslim majority town in the southern parts of Sweden, they right now have a gang rape epidemic. They have had in the latest weeks 3 gang rapes, which the latest victim was only a 17-year-old Swedish girl, where they put a bag over her head, dragged her into a playground and gang raped her. Once they were finished, they sprayed her vagina with fluids and put her on fire to get rid of evidence. What do you think the Swedish government do and the police do at this time? Well, they tell women don't be afraid to go outside while it's dark. Sweden is doomed to release gang rapists and murderers. The list goes on. I did a video about this 2 years ago, about a woman in Ludvika in the northern parts of Sweden that was gang raped by 8 Somali guys in an apartment until she could escape and jumped from the second floor, breaking both her ankles. Those men were also set free because the judge didn't think the woman was in an exceptionally dangerous position or situation. We have another gang rape in Stockholm, in Tantolunden, where 4 migrants gang raped a young girl for hours, choking her, punching her out, making her wake up, and continue the molestation and the rape. They were arrested, but they were also set free because they didn't have any kind of identity paper and they were claiming to be under the age of 18. So instead of putting all people in jail together or deport them, they were set free onto the streets of Sweden again. I don't know what the agenda is with the Swedish politicians, but clearly they are not the feminists they're claiming to be. I'm lost of words, actually. It doesn't seem so, but I don't know what the hell is going on anymore. When 20 men can rape a woman in a hallway and get free of charge, where you can kill your own baby and are sentenced not to jail, but you get money as a settlement because you have been into the jail. Where sexual crimes has risen with 138% between 2015 and 2017. Where the majority of convicted sexual offenders are from Somalia, they are from Iran, they are from Iraq, and they are from the Middle East, I should say. And still, nobody sees the elephant in the room. Nobody dares to take the discussion. Nobody dares to say the truth. Now the terrorists who drove the truck in Stockholm and killed 5 and injured several more, they have decided to give him his own little space in jail. His own little space should be beneath soil, 15 feet down. It's so bad right now that 50% of women living in the projects or in the migrant majority suburbs, they are afraid to go out after 6 o'clock in the evening when it's dark. You have right now anti-Semitics shouting in the streets, "Kill all Jews," while they are celebrating the Social Democrats Margot Wallström at the same time. We have a government that says that the reason why the sexual crimes are higher is because more and more people are reporting that they have been assaulted. That's a lie. According to the statistics, only 1/10 of all people affected from a sexual crime reports it because they know that the police don't have time. So while the sexual assault charges raised by 400,000, the rate of people reporting crimes goes down. So what are the numbers really? I don't know. But we are in a state where the police don't have time to investigate rapes of 12-year-old girls, because they have too many murders, according to a police chief in Swedish morning news TV shows. We have a gang rape of a woman by 20 men where the police don't have time to go and investigate. The reason why people are getting free of charge. We have naive morons that can't look at a guy and say, no sir, you're not below 18 because you have gray hair and wrinkles. We have a government and media channels that posting pictures from UNICEF's child camps where they have real children that are victims of crime. And in the same sentence they mention the 30-year-old children living here in Sweden. This madness has to stop. Sweden in Europe is destroyed. Sweden alone got 164,000 men from Muslim countries in 2015. When protesting this, the government said, well, we need them to secure retirement funds and our welfare system. And it's good that we are a population of 10 million now. A few weeks ago, they raised the age where you can go to retirement up to 70. Because, as they say now, we need to work longer in order to save retirement funds and our welfare. So this, we benefit from migration bullshit, is clearly bullshit. Europe is in need of Trumps. We need someone with balls, common sense, and the backbone to do what's necessary in order to save the country, to save the citizens, to save the economy. Because this is pure madness. Pure madness. We are importing women hatred from countries where women are treated like dogs. They are treated like third-grade citizens. And we still wonder how sexual crimes and sexual assaults and hate against women has risen by 138% in 2 years. I wonder why. Well, this is the last video for the year. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and that a lot of more common sense is spread in 2018. God bless you. See you later.